Welcome everyone. In today's video, we'll be going through price action for BTCUSD and ETHUSD. Starting with BTCUSD on the weekly time frame, we can see that the price is bearish, this being the high and this being the low, this being the break of structure. So if you check the most recent price action, what we can see is that we have finally formed a bearish engulfing pattern. So we could be expecting price come into this zone to continue the sales. So price is already looking like it's doing that beautifully. It's had a rejection here and it's currently buying. So right now we will have to wait for, if you are to take a trade, I would advise possibly buying till you get into this zone. Then from there we'll start looking for areas to sell from to the downside. Now we don't know if price is going to get all the way up to this level again, but it could actually do that. If it does that, the price could hold to sell, or it just breaks through it and then BTCUSD goes on a bullish run. So if we go down to the daily time frame, on the daily time frame, this is what I've been talking about since the first engulfing candle. Like I said, this was the zone price would come into. It did that beautifully, rejected off of it and sold. On selling, it formed another bearish engulfing pattern, and I said price would also do the same thing, go into the zone and possibly look for areas like here on the lower time frame or here to sell from. So now we have successfully entered into the zone. This is the time we could start looking for areas to sell from. If the sell doesn't hold, then we could get broken here and possibly form a demand zone to buy from. But my bias now is on looking for areas to sell from on BTCUSD. So going to the 4-hour time frame, let's check the overall market structure. So this was what happened. Price came down here, broke structure at this point. So we are currently bearish on the 4-hour time frame. We are currently bearish, and you can already see that after making series of higher highs and higher lows, price now internally has started forming lower lows. So we'll have to see it break this level first before we start looking for areas to sell from. So finally, price is already coming close to this zone on the 4-hour time frame. This zone could hold. This one didn't hold, it gave a reaction. Like I said, whenever a zone doesn't hold, at least it always give a reaction. So if you're looking for scalps, short-term scalps, anyway, you can easily look for trades off of those zones. Same thing as this one now, it's looking like it's reacting off of it. So if it does react and sells from there, this is a lower time frame zone, then fine. But if it doesn't, this is another zone we'll be looking out for. That's the level at 64,609. So that is it. I can't really look for where to buy from, although this is a zone to mark out for a buy. Here, let me see if I can just mark it out, but this is a low probability zone. I will not be taking buys from here until I see confirmation, possibly on the lower time frame. And like I said, it won't be a long-term stuff. It could possibly be just a scalp or a short RR trade. Anyway, going down to the 1-hour time frame, what can we see on the 1-hour time frame? So the 1-hour time frame is basically the same as the 4-hour time frame. Here is a break, and this is our range. That is our range. If you check out what is happening, it was here. This is it on the 1-hour time frame. This is where the zones were drawn. Like I said, this did not look like a very strong zone, but it is still a reaction point. Like as you can see here, the price came up to this point, reacted off of it, came here, and it's currently reacting. So it will break it out of it. It's looking like it's a break out of it. But if you are looking for short-term trades, scalps, this would have been a valid place to, a good trade to take. Anyway, so I think you already know what I mean by how to draw these zones. Just placing candles before an aggressive move away from it, placing candles before an aggressive move away. So that is it. This is still the overall zone that I'll be looking for. Let's check the 15 minutes time frame. So this is it. Price actually came here, broke this level before changing character again. So now let us mark out the most recent price action. So this was the break, and I think this is the new 15-minute range high. Well, this is our 15-minute range high because it is the low that broke this structure to the upside. So on the 15-minute time frame, we are currently buying. Anyway, we've reached the halfway point of the video. Don't forget to like the video, comment, share it, turn on the notification button, subscribe to this channel and every other channel, and then also follow me on X and TikTok and join my Telegram channel. All the links will be in the description. So going back to the video, moving over to ETHUSD on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we are currently bearish overall. If you check out the most recent price action, firstly, we have a zone here that price could be getting into in the coming weeks to months. I don't really know how long it will take. Price could actually go to that point. Now, if you check out the most recent price action, this was last week's candle. It didn't close below here, so it was not an engulfing candle formation. If it had actually formed that formation, then we would have taken this zone as a high probability zone to sell for, maybe mark out something here for a re-entry for a sell. But right now, price didn't break either the high or the low of this candle range. So this is an inside candle. This is the new week's candle. Who knows what will happen there? We have to watch. On the daily time frame, what can we see? So the daily time frame is also bearish, just like the weekly overall. But going down to the most recent price action, we've had this candle formation here. So this was what I drew out as a place to sell from. But then we also had another opposing engulfing candle that price has gone into. So now what do we do? We just have to wait. It's just like on the weekly time frame where we formed an inside candle. So right now price is consolidating. It has been consolidating for days, no real move on Ethereum. So we could still see it sell from here, or after this reaction it could buy. We just have to stay out of the market and watch what happens long term. If you go down to the 4-hour time frame, this is our 4-hour time frame range. We are currently bearish. Now price is reacting off of the daily supply zone, and we have started seeing some sales. Sorry, let me draw this one. This was a break of structure. We are here, and now we are currently selling. So if this is to indicate anything, then possibly we could be selling. But once again, this is another engulfing candle formation that we are seeing a lot of consolidation around. So we just have to keep on watching. Another reason for that consolidation, because this is also another candle formation here, engulfing candle. Price has already got tapped into the zone, same way it has tapped here. So everything here is just, everyone just at the battle, those buying from here and those selling from here. So we have to be careful. On the 1-hour time frame, this is the range here. After this break, price came here to change character, so we are currently on a downtrend. So this is our range high, this is our range low. Now if you check what is happening, nothing serious, like I said before, no clear zones that price is reacting from. So I will not be taking any trades on Ethereum for the meantime. Same as the 15-minute time frame, nothing serious. This is still our range, just like the 1 hour. And yeah, price is just tightening. You can see it, price is tightening. We have to see what will happen. Possibly it should break one of these zones, and as it's breaking, I would prefer it to leave a supply or demand zone to take a buy from, rather a sell from or a buy from respectively. So that is it on Ethereum. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. We've reached the end of the video. Drop a thought to comment, share it. Follow me on X and Telegram, and join X and TikTok, and join my Telegram channel. All the links will be in the description. Thank you guys, and we'll see you again later. Goodbye.